Hi there, welcome to my channel. I'm glad you're here. I am an online member of Slimming World. I love the plan, but being a food addicted night binger has caused me to take some desperate measures. I found Body Slim's 10-week program and decided to try it. Body Slims helps people to change bad habits by helping them create healthy ones. My calorie allowance is 1,200 a day. Healthy meals are a must. I also have to walk an hour daily. This program fits in so perfectly with the Slimming World lifestyle. It made perfect sense for me to try it. Thanks for watching and for supporting me. Hugs, bro. Good morning. Happy Friday. This morning we're starting off our day with some body magic. I'm getting ready. Here I go. I'm starting with some Madonna today. Hello there. I did it. Another day of body magic, 1 hour of walking in the books. So excited about this. And if I can do this, my message to you is that you can do it too at your own pace. You do what you can do. You don't want to hurt yourself, but once you get started, it goes downhill from there. The first half hour is kind of like, I'm trying to wake up. The second one just goes boom, done. I wanted to come outside to show you how beautiful it is now, and the leaves are starting to turn. You may or may not know that people come to the Hudson Valley in autumn, in the beginning, when we still have leaves, and they come just to see the beauty of the turning of the leaves. Very popular for that. So, moving on, I'm going to take a shower, take care of Cora, and then we'll move on to food. See you again. Here is breakfast for today. I'm having another cup of coffee with some of my unsweetened almond milk, which is my first healthy extra A for the day. And in my bowl, I have some non-fat plain Greek yogurt, which I flavored up with some vanilla powder and a packet of stevia. And then I have the cinnamon, which I put over the top of all of it. I have one small banana in the middle here, sliced up, and a half of a Cosmic Crisp apple. Those apples are very big, and half is more than enough for this dish. So, the apple is speed, the banana is a free food, and the yogurt is free protein. And I'm off to enjoy my breakfast now. What I'm having for my lunch today, it's about 1:30 now, and I'm a little hungry. So I've made myself a tossed salad with some low sodium Taste of Inspirations Hannaford turkey breast, which I really enjoy, although I'm trying to get away from this for right now. It's convenient, so I picked up some more. Anyway, in here I have mixed greens, arugula, Roma tomato, fresh basil, fresh parsley, wax beans, and those are all speed foods. I have some red grapes, which are free food. The turkey is free protein, and then I have half of my healthy extra A, which is for the day, the second one, I'm sorry, is the Athena's reduced fat feta. And then I did use another thing that I'm trying to get away from, but this is like a brand new bottle, the light Hannaford raspberry vinaigrette dressing. And that is 1.5 cents on Slimming World because it's 30 calories worth. And so I'm going to go enjoy my lunch now because before you know it, I'll have to be preparing for work. Okay, I am all prepped and ready to go for work. The motto is, if you fail to prepare, you're prepared to fail, and I'm not going to fail. So I have 2 bananas, one I'll eat on the way to work, and I'll have that other one in case I need it. After I have this, half of my healthy extra B bread with these 2 slices of baked ham. The ham is free protein. The bread is, again, the healthy extra B. The bananas are a free food. In my pink flask, I have put a shake, which I made out of this Oikos 000, which is half cent on Slimming World. And I also added in some plain non-fat yogurt, which is free in protein, and some ice cubes, and about a half cup of frozen blueberries, which I am not sinning, just because they're blended. Not doing it. In the black flask, I have my electrolyte water. In the copper one, I have my coffee to go, which I'll have on the way. So this does it for me through work, and we'll see what happens when I get back. Hello there. I've had a busy morning, very frustrating morning trying to upload my collab video. It is Saturday, the 28th of September, and I have just finished 1 hour of Get Fit with Rick, and I just want to let you know that before we get on with the day. So it's time for me to go take care of the dog, get in my shower, and I'll be back when I have my first meal. This is my first meal of the day. It is after 12 o'clock, but I'm going to have a more breakfasty first meal, and then I'll move on to lunch later on this afternoon. So what I have here is some non-fat Greek yogurt, and I've sweetened it with a packet of this stevia. I've also added some vanilla powder and some cinnamon powder, and I have a banana sliced up on top. I use a small banana, and that is going to be my breakfast. I'm also having a cup of coffee. This is the pumpkin flavored one, of course. 'Tis the season. And I added some of my First Healthy Extra Egg, the unsweetened almond milk, to that. Back here I have the black flask that I use for my water. I did already drink an entire bottle with electrolytes in it when I was doing my workout. So this is my first meal, and I'm going to go enjoy it now. I decided to go ahead and prepare my lunch so that when I get hungry, it will be all ready for me. So let's start with the protein. I put one of these Nature's Promise spinach and garlic sausage in, and that is 1/2 cent each. I used some of my Tyson. This is the last bag I hope to buy because I did buy my own seasoning to make my own, to have a healthier version and less expensive also. So I'm giving 1/2 cent to the serving. I never used to do that before, but it is processed with a little oil. And now that I have the
Jim
app,
decided to take me on a date last night, so we went over to our favorite pizza shop, and I had this gorgeous salad. It has ham, turkey, and mozzarella cheese, lots of speed, loaded with speed, and my homemade dressing on it for 0 cents. It was delicious, and I took some of it home because it was a lot for me, but I enjoyed this.
Cranberry walnut dressing for this salad, and I did put at least 10 calories worth, so I'm also going to count 1/2 cent for the dressing today because this is a big salad. It needed more dressing. So I have lots of speed in here. I have green beans, onion, greens, and I have some grapes, which are a free food. And what else do I have? I think that's it on the veg. And then you see I cut up the sausage and I cut up the chicken. And so I'm all set for and ready for my lunch. Hello there. I'm still trying to wake up. It is Sunday morning. I'm coming to close out Friday and Saturday's days of eating. I figured I would just do it all in one shot because there's really not much to say regarding being on plan or not being on plan. Basically, I've been on plan, which is a great thing. And I've been able to be on Slimming World while doing the body slims. I can't say that I've been 100% to the 100 calories a day, but my mission is not so much. I know that it's highly recommended to surrender to the Body Slims program, and I'm probably 90% the way there. It is the first week, and I didn't go into this on Wednesday morning full head on in the way I normally would like to start something because of several different reasons. The way my week went, Thursday I had to go down to the city, down to Westchester. That was the whole day thing that took me away from my being able to focus on this and immersing myself in this. And also we had the collab, which I had to still do some work on. So kind of things came together a little lopsided. So, but that isn't unusual because you really don't know much of what's going to be expected of you unless you've done it before. And there is a lot. It's a lot of wonderful things, but it requires, for instance, the seminar that is on every Wednesday for the 10 weeks was 3 hours this week. So they gave 48 hours. They usually give you 48 hours to watch it because they want you to be on task. Oh, pardon the mess of me. My God, I'm doing this a lot lately, coming on here looking like this. My apologies. Anyway, so this week was a 3-hour one. So they left it up until today. And I think it's going to be, because it's all going on island time, not U.S. time, of how many hours it is. So I've watched it, but it took me a lot of effort to watch it, and I was really immersed in it. And I was doing in the evening and then having decaf tea, which I find, didn't know this before, is keeping me awake. So I didn't sleep as well. So you can see how this is all over the place right now. So my apologies, but this is what it's been like, and I want to let you know that. So this morning I went on and I tried the, it's kind of like hypnosis, and Mr. Moran is the person who is in the recording. It was wonderful. It was very relaxing. I did it twice. Each one was 21 minutes. And they have one, I did the one where in the end he wakes you up. And there's also one where you have the option of not being woken up, which I'm going to do tonight. And it was wonderful. It was so relaxing. So that's something I wanted to let you know. And there are also, there's Carla's Corner, where Carla, half of Carla, the woman on YouTube, comes and talks on Thursday. So there's a lot to do, and I'm loving it. I'm very excited about this because of the psychology part. And I want to make that clear. I'm doing this for the psychology part. I know how to eat 1,200 calories a day, and I know how to be on Slimming World at 1,200 calories a day. That isn't the issue for me, even though I'm going to try my best to stick to that. But on work nights, I have to tell you, Friday night, talking about Friday's day of eating, I came home and I was really hungry. So I did eat over the 1,200 calories, and I have to plan for that next week. Or I should say tonight, because I'm going to work tonight. I have to make sure I have something prepared to come home to that's really like a meal, so that I have it there if I need it. And I don't need to feel guilty about it, because I don't want to set myself up for failure by not being prepared. I think that's an important thing that everybody should do. And I'm sure you would agree with that. The more prepared we are, the better off we are, because we're less likely to screw up. Talking about me, not you. And the other thing was the exercising. I am over exercising. I'm putting in my hour of Get Fit with Rick, which I love. He's so motivating and he's just so fun. The time goes by like that. I mean, it's just amazing. I don't even look at the clock because he has the clock up in the video. I am looking at his feet and I'm just following along with him. He's very easy to follow along with. And what I really like about him most, that I found that I wasn't thrilled about with the Leslie Sansone tapes. I really love her walking tapes. I don't like the music. If I don't like the music, I'm not focused. I really am sitting there. It's like painful. I can't wait till it's over kind of thing. With this, any kind of music that you like, including the one I like, the ones that I enjoy listening to, he has videos. So there's so much to choose from. He has short videos, longer videos. So that's my feedback about how my exercising is going. However, in listening to the seminar, I've discovered, and I'm not going to go into the biology, I'm not equipped to do that, and need to know about that, only to know that if you over exercise when you're doing this, you're not necessarily tapping into your fat stores. So I think that, and a good way to know that is you start getting cravings. I didn't really start getting cravings as much as I got really hungry. So I should be able to maintain myself, because he gives you an outline meal plan of sorts, and it's called 3 for 2. You choose 3 meals to make out of that, and switching proteins and whatnot out to things that you like, or just eating what's on the list for your meals. 3 a day, and then he would like you to have 2 snacks a day in between. So he would like us to follow that for 2 weeks. So it's called 3 for 2. You choose 3 meals a day for 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks, to help people who have never done this before. It's really just so, the amount of useful information that's shared is really, really quite good. Even better than quite good. It's great. So I'm going to try to look at that plan again to make my life easier, but it's like have 2 eggs in the morning with some grilled tomatoes kind of thing, tuna salad. You all know I love my salad. Put some tuna in there and season it up really well. Again, this is a guide. He does not ever tell you that you cannot eat what you want, but he does tell you that in 200 grams of chocolate, there is, if not 1,200 calories, over 1,000. So we don't want to be eating that. And not everybody does not get 1,200. The 1,200 was assigned to me based on my age, my weight, my height, and how much weight I want to lose. So wanted to also make sure that I told you about that, to make that clear, because sometimes I forget to tell you things because I don't have notes. I come on here and I tell it to you the way I tell it to you. But this isn't scripted. It's just little old me sharing my stuff with you and being honest about it. So anyway, yeah, Slimming World fits perfectly with us. So I am on Slimming World. I'm just going at it the way I've gone at it when I counted calories. That's the only difference. And basically, I think when I restarted back at that point in time on Slimming World where I was sharing that, I came off of calorie counting. And I had people who calorie counted watching my videos. Same difference when I came off Weight Watchers, I would provide points. Because I still do have my app. But now I feel it's detrimental for me to be sharing calories because when I'm doing that, I am not, in my mind, focused on doing Slimming World, if it makes sense. I mean, I'm choosing my foods based on the Slimming World plan, but I'm spending too much time on the calories, which is not how I want to do the plan. And most of what I'm eating now is already in my NutriCheck, so it's just clicks. Because you all know, if you've used NutriCheck, if you click breakfast, it brings up everything you've ever had in breakfast that you recorded in NutriCheck. So for me, that's like easy breezy. But it's not something that I want to be focused on. I want to be focused on telling you about the Slimming World plan, if that makes any sense. Which, you know, I love to confuse you. I do it by accident. I don't do it deliberately, but I confuse myself. How can I not confuse you? So if you have any questions, please put it in the comments. I'm happy to answer. There's a lot of information on YouTube regarding the Body Slims program if you want to look it up. Personally, I think that if you're a person who has difficulty with food and you're like really more disordered eater like me, who has been on, because I've been on so many diets for so many years, I have a diet mentality that I need to get rid of, because the diet mentality does not do anything good for me emotionally. By the end of the day, I start looking for things because I'm feeling deprived, and my inner child, as Mr. Moran calls it, comes out and takes over, you know, and that's what I need to stop. And that's what this program helps people to do, amongst many other good, positive things. It's something I want to do again. I already know that, because I seem to really feel I'm very engrossed in it. I need to get myself in order so that I can do the things the program asks us to do. I want to pull a little bit back. I'm going to spend the hour on Get Fit with Rick. A little coffee. I will do the Get Fit with Rick videos every day for an hour, but I'm going to just pull back and not just like give all of my energy to it. I'll just, because he also says too, it doesn't even matter if he follows the steps, although I do, but I tend to like be doing it, trying to do it hard and fast. So I can certainly pull back a bit, so I'm not very, very tired, which is another issue. Work nights, and having done that in the morning, I was really tired Friday night, and that is very uncomfortable, and nothing good comes from that, trust me. So we don't want to be overly exhausted because we did too much exercise. You know, we have to still live our lives, right? Exercise should be a part of my life again, but it needs to be a fun part, which it is, but not an exhausting part. There's no need for that. Not on this plan. That's not what he wants you to do, because you won't be apparently burning your fat stores. You'll be burning the energy that's in your muscles. And that, I'm saying this to you like really, really watered down. The bottom line of it is, don't over exercise on this plan. And that, I don't think I should ever over exercise, because I do have physical disability, and also there's no need for it. So on that note, these last 2 days of eating went well. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do videos for this week. I'm sure that as soon as I know, you'll know. Because right now, I want to pull back a little bit. I don't want you to get bored watching, because if it's repeat foods and things like that. But I do plan to do some prep cooking. And Nicky In A vlog, I hope you watched her video yesterday. She participated in the collab. She made a lamb stew. I have a London broil that I need to cook, and I was going to make it like a pot roast, but I think I bought leeks
yesterday and carrots, because those are part of the ingredients of that stew that she made. And I will have to substitute the bacon, because we don't have bacon rashers here in the States. What it looks to be to me would be a smoked pork chop sliced very thinly, or a pork chop, a loin of pork sliced very thinly. That's what they look like to me. I don't really know. So I will have to substitute with ham. I'm thinking that's what I'll do. I do also have pre-cooked bacon, and I may just do that and just send it, because it's not all that much that's in there, because the bacon flavor is really nice. And I think I'm going to go with that, but you'll see. So on that note, my friends, my YouTube family, I want to thank you very much for watching. More importantly, for supporting me no matter what I do. And I hope that I'm not making things confusing for you. I did try to write something up, which you saw in the beginning of the video, so that it'll be like an intro after the intro, for people who have no idea what I'm doing right now when I'm talking about body slims, just to give a little bit of an explanation to clarify some things. But if there's anything you have questions about, please feel free to make a comment, come into SlimWen, and all that good stuff. Okay, so I'm going to send you these hugs. I'm going to ask you to please take care of yourself. I hope you stay well. I wish you and your family many blessings. And for now, I will say goodbye, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching.